If you're doing project for production, Kaggle competition, or just building a model, there are a few habits you can develop to be more organized and build a more process-driven way, making your data science life easier, more efficient, and for better end product. Use unique virtual environments. Let's start by looking at when you initially start a project. Before you even write a line of code, make sure you set up a unique virtual environment to do all your development inside. Virtual environments act as firewalls for your project. Setting up and working inside a unique virtual environment ensures you install only the necessary libraries and you only work with fixed versions, while at the same time ensuring that you protect every project that you make use of different versions of the same libraries. This is especially important if you intend to reproduce your work later on or need to run on different systems such as production server. For Python users, you can use a virtual env or conda, and for R there is renv. You can find a list of useful conda environments commands right here. Save code snippets. Do you ever end with troubling through your old project for code snippets so you don't have to code certain thing again from scratch? Any code snippets you develop you think will be useful should be saved so that you don't have to code them from scratch on future projects, and should be organized in a way that makes them easy to reference. Datasnips.com is a code snippet platform for data science and AI that allows you to create as code snippets and save them in your personal snippet library under task-related headings such as data preprocessing, visualization, computer vision, etc. You can also share your snippets and bookmarks useful snippets for other users. Use version control. Using version control such as Git is a must for models in production or for projects being worked on multiple people. It ensures that any changes are efficiently captured as separate instances of code, and you can then roll back to any previous version if something goes wrong. While using version control should be a standard practice for models in production, it is also a good idea for projects in any stage of development or ones you are doing for competition, as we often make changes to our models as experimentation that don't work out and they need a way to easily restore our work. Check out this article on Code Academy for getting started with GitHub Desktop. Use logging and model tracking. Good practice for models in production is to ensure your scripts have some sort of logging built into them. This is a fundamental practice of software engineering and should be also adopted by data scientists. It enables you to pinpoint any issues that may have occurred when your model is live and can save our endless amount of time when things go pear-shaped. Check out this tutorial to learn how to apply logging to your Python scripts. An extension to this is model tracking. While logging is concerned with if your code is running correctly, model tracking allows you to see if the model itself is still performing as well as it did in testing. This can be done easily by comparing previous predictions with actuals as when they occur. If you can automate this tracking and build a dashboard for the result, then you will have a way to quickly and intuitively track your model performance. By consistently retesting your model, you can keep track of when your model starts to deteriorate and identify when it's time to retrain with fresh data. Take development notes. Finally, while you are building a project, it's often worthwhile to take notes on the development process. In particular, what worked and what didn't work, and how you solve certain problems and bottlenecks. One example of good development notes is to track each model iteration, including what was modified and the resulting validation score, and run time. In addition, any issues that took time to solve can also be documented. Keeping documentation like this will enable you to have an effective playbook for future projects where you will have a better idea of how to solve problems you have come across previously and how quick improve your model based on previous experience. Conclusion: you have seen 5 habits that you can deploy when building data science project to make your life easier, but you might be thinking that implementing these will add a time overhead to your development. You will spend less time understanding why your project don't work as expected or why your models have deteriorated. You will be able to develop faster, building projects in a modular fashion from reusable code snippets, and often you will be already have the solution when you come across bottlenecks. Having discipline and implementing these habits might not be as exciting as developing a flashy computer vision project or seeing your name on the top of the Kaggle leaderboard, but sticking with them you will support your goals in data science and give you much less stress along the way. Also, keep in mind that in data science for business, your soft skills as data scientists are equally important as your technical skills. I list those soft skills as follows. Here are top 5. The first one is critical thinking. Objectively analyze questions, hypotheses, and results. Understand what resources are critical to solve a problem. Look at a problem from a different view and perspectives. Effective communication. Explain what data-driven insights mean in business-relevant terms. Communicate information in a way that highlights the value of action. Convey the research process and assumption that led to a conclusion. Proactive problem solving. Identify opportunities and explain problems and solutions. Know how to approach problems by identifying existing assumptions and resources. Put on your detective hat and identify the most effective methods to use to get the right answers. Curiosity. Always ask why and check what is on the trend in the market and in the business. And the last one is business sense. Understand the business and the special needs. Know what organizational problems need to be solved and why. Translate data into a result that works for the organization. And that's all for this video. One last thing, you have to love data science if you want to achieve results in your career. You need to know that you will have very great moments, you will have very threatening moments, but you never stop learning. And see you on the next videos. Bye bye.